Barely 24 hours after the 14 students of Greenfield University, Kaduna were released by their abductors, another horrendous kidnapping was recorded last Sunday at a school in north-central Nigeria. This time around, over 100 children were seized from the Islamiyya school in TEGINA, Niger State, by unidentified gunmen who reportedly rode into the school on motorcycles and fired indiscriminately into the air. Authorities say 2 people were shot during the attack and 1 has since died. A number of people traveling in the car were also reportedly kidnapped. To provide more light into the latest abduction saga involving the Islamiyya school, which has an enrollment of boys and girls aged 6 to 18, the proprietor of the school, Mr. Abubakar Alhassan, is here. He will also be speaking on efforts by the authorities and security agencies to secure the release of the student. Good morning. It's a pleasure to have you, Mr. Alhassan, on the show. Real quickly, please make sense of this for us. What are the exact numbers of people kidnapped? What efforts have you made? Have the bandits been calling? What's the state of the parents now?
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Yeah, my name is Abubakar Alhassan from Rashi local government, Niger State, Nigeria. I'm the headmaster of the school, the Salihu Tanko Islamiyya, that pupils were abducted on Sunday. Yeah.
Okay, sir. So, how many pupils were abducted? What efforts have you been making as regards that? And probably, have you been talking to their parents?
Actually, I wasn't inside the school premises. I was about to enter the school, but I was about to enter the gate when I saw the bandits with guns, with weapons, and on bikes. So I couldn't enter the school. But by the register, we opened for the parents of the pupils to come and register their names, the names of the pupils abducted. We, as a day before yesterday, we register 136. But from that day before yesterday to today, we are registering up to above 150 pupils that were abducted, according to the register to the complaints we received from the parents. And actually, we've talked to many politicians. We've talked to government agencies, and no response from them. Nobody responded. It's only that the local government chairman tried to do his effort to send his councillors, the vice chairman, and his cabinet to come and to see us and to say hi, to sympathize with us. And the armed bandits, they are claiming that we should give them 110 million naira. And that is for the ransom of the kids with them. And among these kids, what Solo is telling us is that among the kids there are some of them that their age is 4. Some of them they are 4 years. Some of them are 5 years. So there's no how we can get the money and give them.
Well, Alhaji Alhassan,
yeah.
Alhaji Alhassan, we were told that about 4 or 5 of those toddlers were released. Is that true? Now you are telling us the number is 150 pupils so far that you've been able to account for. Yeah, and then has there been any intervention by the state government in this matter? What is the state government saying? What are you hearing from the state government? Or is it that because we understand the governor is somewhere in Europe, and that it's only when he returns that he will deal with the situation? What exactly is the situation?
The situation is that the government agencies did not intervene, did not interfere. It is only that what I know is that the SSG, the Secretary to the State Government, through his wife, because we have a cordial relationship with the wife. So the wife called me and she gave the phone to him. We were able to talk. And during the conversation, he promises us that they're going to interfere. But up till now, I'm talking to you, there's nothing on the ground, and none of them came to sympathize with us. And the issue of toddlers, what happened is that when they pick them all, because they have evacuated all the students all the pupils in the school. So when they took them to the bush, they released about 10 to 11 of them that cannot walk. They can't walk because they are too small. So they release them to somebody because they don't want to carry them like that. Because when they were trying to carry them, they put them on a bike. But when they reach there now, they find that they cannot accommodate them. So they release them back on that same Sunday.
This is extremely distressing what you've just shared. I want to take you back to what you saw, because you actually saw the abduction as it was taking place. Can you describe in more detail, like the time, what they were wearing, how many there were, and what is the security like in your area? As you saw the abduction taking place, was there no police officer or soldier in the area that also saw it and tried to stop it?
Okay, you know, I told you that I wasn't in the school premises when something was happening. I was about to cross the main road to enter the gate of the school, because from the main road to the gate of the school is about 150 feet, 150, just 30 meters to the gate of the school from the main road. So I was trying to enter. When I saw them, I saw the bandits on a bike, two of them. Many bikes. The bikes are more than 25. Most of them are carrying heavy gun with these chain ammunitions on their body. They have used masks to cover their faces, and some of them have used some rats to cover their faces. So they have started shooting on air. Many people run. And even I myself, I run and enter one corvette to see what is going on there. But from that time, when they were shooting, they surrounded the school and some areas, some houses around the school. They surrounded all the places. So from there now they started their operations. And after the operations, from there, when I was inside the corvette, I tried to escape to reach Mopol, where the local government kept mobile police officers. I went there and reported to them. We were together with the OC of TEGINA, OC, officer in charge of TEGINA. We were there with them together, but they cannot come because their weapons is too small than the weapons of the armed bandits. So they can't come and confront them.
You said the bandits asked for 110 million naira. Who did they call? Was it you they reached out to, or the parents of these children? And
no, they reached me. They reached me because my teachers are with them, 2 female and 1 male. So they all have my number of head. So they asked them that 2 are they going to call. So they gave them my number as the head teacher here. So they gave them my number. So they started calling me and negotiating with me.
You said negotiating. Did they first say another amount apart from the 110 million, or is just that they started with?
Yeah, for the first time they asked for 300 million, which we said we don't have that. Then from there now they said okay, they now come back to 100 million. Then from that 100 million, they said if we eventually we did not give them the money at that day before yesterday, they are going to increase that money to 110 million, which that is the last price they gave us.
So now they're saying 110 million is the last price.
110 million is the last price they gave us.
Abubakar Alhassan, if the state government is not reaching out to you, what efforts are you making to reach out to the state government? And what are the parents saying?
I have tried all my best to talk to the executive chairman of the local government, because he is the officer that supposed to be very close to the government. So I've talked to him, and he told me that he's doing his effort. He even sent some of his team to come and greet us and to come and pipe down some issues with the parents of the kids.
Well, thank you very much, Alhaji Abubakar Alhassan. Our prayers are with you and the affected families.
Sorry. The last thing I want to say is that what pains me much is that I pleaded with the bandits to please give me one of the teachers so that let me talk to them. When I talked to them, she was complaining to me that they have started beating them yesterday, and no food, no water. Some of the kids, they are left, they cannot move again. So that is the painful situation we are. In fact, we are in a danger. We are in a situation of we are in a bad situation here. The situation is too bad here with us. One of the kids' parents is now dead. Is not dead because of the incidents. Because when she heard about what happened now, it is only one child she has. She only have one child. So when she is told that this is what is happening now, she fainted. They took her to hospital day before yesterday. Before you know that yesterday's evening she's gone.
Well, Alhaji Alhassan, very depressing. But we keep praying that the authorities, some of whom may have listened to you, will know that this is one another challenge that they have to address to make sure that those children are rescued and that they are reunited safely with their families. Thank you very much for joining us.